Pastor John Gray. Girl, they said you. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What is going on, y'all? It is Friday, and I want to give y'all a King of Reeds TV video. After seeing this whole story about Pastor John Gray, I have to laugh. Can you woo, woo, woo? You all remember Pastor John Gray and his wife was accusing some woman of trying to break up the marriage and break it down and come in and intervene. Girl, Pastor John Gray and his wife, apparently the coat is too small, okay? Maybe it's too big. Maybe you need, instead of a coat, you maybe need to go get a condom or something. So like I said, Pastor John Gray, you all know he had the infidelity situation going on. So now the woman who, said she was a friend of Pastor John Gray at one point, says she doesn't like how Pastor John Gray and his wife have been talking about her. She said, sis, it was not like that. Like, homegirl, I was just a friend, and then Pastor John Gray, made a move on me. And she moved right in her hand and stuck her hand in the collection plate and grabbed probably like a roll of pennies or something. Do y'all think it was a roll of fucking quarter? I don't think so. I don't think it's that thick. But, girl, Pastor John Gray, like, y'all really trying to drag this woman, make it seem like that, somebody like the devil is coming to get me. No, girl, you coming to get one out. You come to rub one out, and it's okay. It's okay, like, it's okay to rub one out. But it's not okay to try to blame somebody else for your wants and your needs and your whatever you had going on. You was the same person talking about, your wife, the coat was so big. I told y'all I did not trust that man when he was speaking like that. When he was speaking as this coat was too big, he was just making it seem like that he's not good enough for his woman, and a woman should not be raising a man. Remember, I did a whole video about that. So I already knew what type of person John Gray was. I already knew what he was trying to do when he was talking about turn the collection plates around. Like, I knew there was some type of PR statement to kind of clean up his mess. But now, like, this is the same individual that met with Trump and before the election, talking to him, I think it was before or after the election, after he won or whatever. Like, Pastor John Gray, I don't trust him. He's a tap dancer. When he be preaching in these videos and doing whatever, I be wanting to throw up. We need to do a better job of questioning the folks in the pulpit who are leading us into no salvation at all. I mean, I ain't listening to nobody on no pulpit, honestly, but it might be different instances of me listening to people educate me with some stuff that's going on in my own world. But any person that's on any type of pulpit, you need to be questioning and making sure that they ain't out here doing this just because, or they truly want you to find some type of salvation. And John Gray ain't leading nobody to salvation. I don't think he's leading somebody to some saliva, okay? Nene, girl, we gotta talk for a quick second, sis. Nene Leakes, girl, this video of you talking about karma and you talking about Greg and how you feel about Greg and like being a caretaker, sis, at this point, you're gonna either have to hire somebody or go ahead and divorce him because, girl, you dragging us all through this and we is tired. I had told you all in my Housewives review that I don't think this is a good idea to have Greg going through this and needing to be filming. It has made the situation far worse than what it was, and I'm just irritated at this point. Honestly, and you want to see the Real Housewives of Atlanta watch party with me, you need to go to get your tickets at kingreeds.com/shop, because girl, I'm gonna be spilling all the tea, honey. I'm gonna be spilling all the tea. I'm gonna be talking about it. My first ever Real Housewives of Atlanta watch party period for that matter. Go to kingreeds.com. The event is going to be on April 7th. The tickets are going to be limited, and it's going to be at a secret location, so sis, you might want to get your tickets. So like I was saying with Nene, like she's so used to being the center of attention and all of this, and I think she just does not know what's going on. I've been watching old episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and just Nene was always telling people bad friends. When they were not talking to her, she was calling them bad friends. Remember, Portia was going through a divorce with Miss Cordell, and she said, girl, I don't like, we ain't talking like 2 weeks, what's going on? You are a bad friend. Nene likes to be the center of attention, and Greg has always made Nene the center of attention, and since he can't do it now, since he is, unfortunately due to his cancer battle, like, he is a center of attention because we try to make sure that he's good and make sure he's a healthy person. And I believe Greg has a good heart. Now Nene wants to say that, in some way, the shadow of her mind, she thinking like, oh girl, I think that, Greg might be experiencing this because of karma. Not Carmen, not from, not the one Mama Joyce was about to hit with a goddamn potato wedge, heel wedge. Karma came back to bite Greg for infidelity back in previous, their previous marriage or whatever she was trying to say, like when they was married once before. That was the reason why they said that they broke up. Nene never did confirm it, but a lot of people are saying that Greg did cheat on Nene. So maybe she's saying this is what's going on, like this is what happened, this is why he's dealing with it. I don't think I've ever looked at anyone and thought like, wow, like I think maybe in my Christian life I might have looked at someone and said, oh girl, like God does not do any bad, or God does not do this and that, so therefore you must have did some bad. I don't look at it like that no more. I don't think whatever created us, however we got here, is that worried about little small things. Like girl, we're not worried about stepping on the damn ant, if we walk across the damn street, we're not worried about that. It's the same thing. Whatever happens, happens. Like if that was the case, then white folks got a lot to pay for, and we have not seen them pay for anything other than burning up in the sun, and that's not a lot, honestly. It's not enough for me. I mean, it is a lot considering they be looking like burnt mayonnaise, but yeah. But like I'm saying, like girl, like Nene, your man, your husband is not experiencing no karma. Like it happened, we're getting through it, but Nene, like sis, you gonna have to like record some videos on your YouTube channel, because Nene said this in her YouTube channel, The Life of Nene Leakes. And Nene, you just need to do some of these videos and keep it as a diary like Alicia Keys, and don't put it out, because it's just like, girl, some of the stuff you're saying is just like, you just looking like garbage, and everybody's side-eyeing you, and I cannot wait to see what you're gonna be talking about at this reunion, because girl, we got some questions. Question, tell me what you think about JT. Girl, JT, if you don't get out of jail and save the city, girls, I don't know. Girl, let me tell you, home sis, your girl, Miss Young Miami, can't ride a beat to save her life. Girl, these performances that she been giving, like she just look like she on punishment. My friend Pierre dumbass said, Prince Charming dumbass from the damn Freaky Boy said this. He said that Young Miami performs like she doing a sound check. I'm talking about she walking around this cowboy ass outfit, and sis is just not performing. She just looks like she's not even excited with the crowd. Like it's not even about her being nervous. She's stiff. She can't ride the beat. Oh my God, JT, please get out of jail to save your group before that shit be dismissed. Do you hear me? Like, oh my God. But they said that, it's rumored that, JT might go solo. She might need to, because Young Miami can't ride a beat to save her life. Young Miami, honestly, she probably go back to like do some social work or do some work or something like outside of this, because sis like she bored, she tired, and she don't want to be bothered. Like every performance I've seen with Young Miami, she just looks like she just not here. Like girl, I'm not, like why am I here? Like girl, you were here because you're getting paid and you have signed a contract, like several contracts and stuff. So sis, if you don't want to do it, then don't. Like, and this is the thing I always tell people, if you don't like, especially when it comes to creative stuff, if you don't like it, don't get trapped in it, because people are going to be able to tell that your ass is not having fun and you don't like what you're doing. Like girl, it's a couple of y'all faves out here like tired of putting on wigs, tired of putting on lipstick and looking a fool and stuff. They're tired of that shit, but they know it makes them money, and they've been caught in that shit. I don't get tired at all getting in front of this camera talking this shit. Like I might look tired, cause bitch my eyes might be hanging low, or Miss Wig be looking cocked or something, but I'm never tired of coming in front of you all and talking about what's going on, depending on what the situation. Some stuff be like, oh my gosh, like I just got to see this video of this grandmama, like, well, I don't know if this woman is a grandmama, I'm just saying she was an older woman, and she was on the train like she was in New York, and this man, like this older man, like was kicking her stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, like that becomes a lot. Like I don't want to see stuff like that. I don't want to see videos and stuff like that on social media, but sometimes I'm so active on social media, I see a lot of trash shit like that, and I be looking like, oh my God. Like I just got through watching a video as well as Smollett. I didn't even know Smollett Lee or whatever his name is. I didn't know he had a girlfriend, so apparently he's on like this phone call with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend is like, bro, you cheating on me, like what's the tea? And she's like, well, you need to be keeping it down, like you supposed to be my wife one day, like I'm trying to like have fun. Like, these men are garbage as hell. It's like Swally, whatever you want to call yourself, you sexy ass rodent. Like, if you don't want her, then don't talk to her. Like, go ahead and free yourself. you should not be in a relationship if you feel like you all are not on the same page when it comes to relationship. Apparently she wants a monogamous relationship, and apparently you want a non-monogamous relationship. So you might need to go find somebody that's interested in a non-monogamous relationship. That's like as simple as that. But don't be trying to hold on to something, because that is not, you don't own her. She has her own life. Let her do her own thing. Like women, like, girl, I hate when men be doing y'all, like, I be angry as hell. Like, I was watching this little video, and this shit just look garbage as hell, but he just gaslighting the hell out of her. You gonna be my, he just look like he gaslighting the hell out of her. Like, you gonna be my wife one day, to make her feel guilty as like, you know what, I am, so let me just put up with this bullshit even though I hate it. Sis, no ma'am. Tommie Lee, girl, Tommie Lee ass and went to jail again. Tommie Lee has went to jail. She showed up at court. Y'all know, sometime last year she had some charges about, you know, what was it, child cruelty or some shit. She smacked a child or something happened. Girl, Tommie Lee ass in jail too many times for me to even try to remember. So apparently she showed up to the courthouse drunk. Sis, girl, homegirl showed up to the courthouse drunk. Sis showed up to the courthouse drunk. How do you show up to the courthouse drunk? How does that work? Sis pulled up, the judge threw her ass in jail, said she was over the limit. I think she was double the limit. Like, and she's just showing up drunk. So I thought it was a joke. It's not. Tommie Lee is on Love and Hip Hop. Well, she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They even replaced her ass with what's that girl name from who was girl, I can't think of her name. Damn, she be on Love and Hip Hop. What's that? Hollywood. I cannot think of her damn name. It don't really. Monique's ass. Yes, there it goes. Monique. So apparently she gonna be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta this season. Don't know, I really give a damn. Lee Daniels got a lot to say about Child in the Press. Lee Daniels says, sis. Now y'all know Lee Daniels is a scam. I already told y'all that. Lee Daniels has came out on his Instagram and dropped a video and was just like, you know, he doesn't know how to feel like the people over at Empire are upset, they're hurt, they're angry, all of this. Now y'all know that Lee Daniels was the first person to snag a picture of Jussie Smollett after the incident and screenshot and put it on Instagram. Now he's like throwing him away, it's just so interesting. Like, Lee Daniels, I love talking about your scamming ass. I love talking about, I hope your show Empire, I hope they cut this shit off. I really hope that you know, stars like the only show. I want all of this for you, because you just ain't a right person. You just not a right person at all. And I don't trust your ass. Like, sis, you like, how you sitting here talking about some you doing all this for this man? Now you trying to clean yourself in case this court, in case all this legal stuff go wrong with Jussie Smollett, you're trying to protect your brand, which is alright, but it's just like you did this false sense of support for him, like, I'm supporting you. No, you're not. You supporting your coin. Like, and you should have just shut your ass up, but you were so quick to take a screenshot of this man and put it up on Instagram, so man, he good. Like, you one of them fake assholes who be taking a picture of grandmama dead hand and putting it on social media talking about some Miss Granny. Let me tell you, if you ever take you won't be able to take no picture of me. But y'all stop doing that shit. Stop taking picture of Granny arm and hand and looking all wrinkled up and shit. That shit's so disrespectful. Taking picture of dead folks and putting on social media talking about some, I miss her. Like, girl, no ma'am. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Like, I will slap a hoe if she take a picture of my hand holding it. Stop using y'all damn dead relatives for clicks and likes on damn Instagram and Twitter and shit. That shit ain't right. Before we end, I have a quick message for Miss Kylie Jenner. Let me tell you something, sis. I don't give a damn how many interviews your ass do. Your ass ain't self-made. To my some, my mom and dad didn't give me no money since I was like 15. Kylie Jenner has done an interview and she said that, sis, look, I didn't get that much money growing up. I didn't get no money until like 15, and I know that I have built my brand off of my following and stuff, but you know, it ain't necessary. I'm not the, you know, the self-made billionaires like a lot of folks, but I have used my stuff, my resource. Let me tell you something. We need to have a conversation about self-made and black excellence, because a lot of times folks be thinking that everything that is done, performed in the eye of whiteness is black excellence. Like, every time a black person gets accepted to Harvard or gets $20,000 to go to Yale, that's black excellence. Black excellence is a single black mother being able to stretch a fucking dollar. Black excellence is a goddamn woman making a decision, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna have to do what I have to do to support my child. Black excellence should not be this, where it's like this performative ad. I don't even know what to call it, but it's just like everything has to be this professional shit. And I'm really sick of the word black excellence. And I'm sick, well, it's not one word. It's not one word. But I'm sick of the phrase black excellence because I think we use that shit every time. Like this black excellence, like you have to be like a billionaire or you have to be this. Shut the hell up. These folks are just black. Stop with this black excellence like this different type of class of folks. Black excellence is everybody existing and surviving in the world of white supremacy. That's what black excellence is. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I am tired of it being this standard. What is the standard for black excellence? And why do we keep saying this shit? And I'm just sick of that shit. But back on Kylie Jenner, I ain't forgot about your long lip ass. Kylie Jenner, your ass is not self-made. You have not made, you are not that girl. Sis, you really think that you took nothing and made something? Like, girl, you've been, even if you were not given any money, the resources that your parents were able to provide you with, education, and the fact that you are white means that, girl, you can walk in the bank and get a loan faster than my ass could, and I can have a legitimate business, not selling black. I can be actually selling the culture. Okay, and I can be producing the culture and you absorbing the culture and able to profit off of it more than me. That's white excellence, I guess, bitch. But girl, I'm so tired of homegirl talking about she whatever. Girls, I'm tired of it and I don't want to hear no more of it. But girl, y'all check all these stories out, all these topics and shit on kingareads.com. I want to give y'all a cute, you know, sending away thing from this weekend, honey. I know y'all about to enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Y'all got y'all check. And y'all doing what y'all got to do, okay? Do what the girl should have done. But that's all I got. Let me know what you thought about this video. Go to kingareads.com, check out the latest episode of For the Culture Podcast, and be buying your tickets for the Real Housewives of Atlanta viewing watch party April the 7th. That's on kingareads.com/shop, and I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.